Alright, what is up, everybody? What's going on, fellers? Motherfucker. I am in a great mood. My 4th of July vacation's going smoothly. I made bank at work with that big job. I fixed the machine. It was having problems. I managed to fix it. Hell yeah, dude. I fixed it in a way where I'm not even sure how I fixed it, but hey, who gives a shit? Fuck yeah, dude. I gave it one of those Arnold Schwarzenegger action movie bonks, and it started working, dude. Don't you love it when you smack a piece of complicated technology and now it's working? I don't know what I did, but I did it, and it's working. Gotta love that shit. But yeah, as far as Elden Ring goes, good news and bad news with that DLC. I'll sum up my experience up until how I feel right now. So first I was getting ready for the DLC. Started playing the game a little bit more. Started experimenting with different builds a little bit more. Trying to get ready, you know? Farming and collecting resources a little bit more, that kind of shit, right? And I'm on my new game plus 7 plus 200 character, right? And yeah, I'm deciding if I even want to get into the DLC or not, you know? And $40. And at first I thought, $40? Ooh, that is kind of a lot. It better be really good. And then I heard there was only like 10 weapons and 10 new bosses, and I was like, what? That's trash. That's terrible. Fuck that. But no, there's only like, it turns out there's 10 new weapon types, and there's actually close to 100 new weapons, and then there's new spells, and there's new Ashes of War, and there's all kinds of new shit. So it's actually a lot. So then I started coming around. I was like, okay, maybe the $40 price tag is justified. Alright, maybe it's not the most expensive thing ever. So, okay, I'm down. Fuck it. And then I said to myself, Elden Ring, unpatched, I love. I'm just in love with that experience. I think it's a great single player action adventure game. Elden Ring unpatched. Elden Ring patch, though, after patch like 1.03, I think it was, where they 1.3, I think that's where they made Bloodhound Step garbage. That's when they made Rivers of Blood less useful. That's when they made like straight swords overall like shittier, and they made like lances and spears and stuff like that better. And all this like weird change for the sake of change stuff that wasn't really the best. And I was getting kind of sick of how they did things. But one thing I really don't like about the way they updated the game was you know those delayed attacks that they introduced to these FromSoft games with Elden Ring in particular, where enemies wind up and they're about to hit you, and they're basically waiting for you to roll dodge early. They're trying to bait you into doing that so they can slam your ass right when you get up from rolling, you know? With the updates in Elden Ring, goddamn, the updates have made like every fucking bad guy and boss do that shit, dude. It's to the point where it's like, okay, game, all right, I get it. You know, you're all constantly fucking with me. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of fucking annoying having all the enemies act like that. You know, oh, I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna punch you. Wow. Oh, here it comes. Oh, get ready. You know, like, What the fuck? All the enemies are doing this wind. It's silly. And I really don't like it because it means you have to dodge at the right time all the time. And it's always like delayed and takes forever. And you're kind of impatient because it's happening all the time. And you got places to go, places to be. You're playing this game. You want to go from one area to the next. But every enemy you run into, you're like, you're always on the defensive. They're about to do this wind-up attack that is gonna hit you before you can hit them. So you gotta dodge it first. So you're always on the receiving end. Always submissive. Always the cuck in the fight. Always, oh, I gotta do the dodge first. When the fuck do you get to be the big dick bonker and just go up to the enemy and be like, here's my cock, slap? Yeah, like... You get to do that in Elden Ring Unpatched a lot, and it's fun, and it's great. But in Elden Ring Patched, all the enemies have hyper-awareness, they're always fixated on you, they're always willing to do that spammy beatdown shit. And, oh yeah, poise is worse in the updated version. Yeah, poise, it doesn't really matter. Dogs, rats, doesn't matter what your poise is, they'll fuck you up. In the unpatched version, no, you seem to have better ways of hyper-armoring through. It just feels a little bit better. And I think the poise is more, like, relaxed. I think in the updated version it's more, like, hyper-specific. Like, certain weapons will only work against enemies that are at this poise level, and then... No, fucking nerd shit. No, it's a lot more basic bitch and better in the unpatched version. It's like, oh, you got low poise, then you'll probably get bashed around. You got middle poise, then you'll probably take hits okay. And then you got super heavy poise. That's pretty unnecessary. That's pretty much it. It's kind of like the weight limits, you know, light, medium, heavy. Light, yeah, that's nice, sure. Medium, that's fine also. Heavy, that's not good. Like, it's pretty simple. You got two choices that are pretty much the same, and then you got one choice that's bad. So pick one of the good choices. Duh. And there's a trade-off between the two good choices. One is to get lightweight, you gotta weigh less, so you can't wear as nice of fancy equipment a lot of the time. But you get a faster, a longer roll, and I think you have back steps that are faster. But it's kind of useless, so I really don't care. And then there's medium weight, where you get a slightly shorter roll. And I think that's the only fucking difference, really. But I use Bloodhound Step in the unpatched version, and it's actually decent in the unpatched version of Elden Ring. Like, you'll still get hit, probably, but the Invis iframes are a little better, so... Like, I think they're like 24 iframes or something like that. Versus a regular roll, which is like 16 or 12. I can't fucking remember. I saw some nerds talking about it a long time ago. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, this is my cracked out character. This is the one that I played on for like 2 years on and off. So that's why I'm level 713 maxed. You know, I just got it all. God damn, at one point, runes required to level up were like 9 million. What the fuck? Holy shit. Yeah, leveling took forever at a point. I was really hoofing it. But yeah, I love this character. And even on like level 99, level 713 on playthrough 200, the game's still fairly challenging, but with this loadout and everything, I feel like I can get through the whole game without dying, basically. Maybe I'll fall to my death because, you know, that's gonna happen. And, you know, maybe a boss will catch me by surprise if I'm not truly paying attention. But yeah, this is the setup, and I think it's fucking really sick. Yeah. Character looks amazing, looks super cool. Golden double bleed blades, noble slender sword. Oh, the straight swords are much better in the unpatched version, especially the noble slender sword, which has better damage and better range. The range, that's really important. These things fucking reach, motherfuckers. It's surprising. It's really good. Use these bad boys for just about anything. And then of course I got the bow. Which is really cool because the bow in the unpatched version, you fire great golem arrows and you can buy them from a merchant. Hell yeah, dude. And these arrows are sick. They, yeah, and they're blue and shiny in the unpatched version, just like the magic golem arrows, but, you know, then they changed that. I like that they're big, blue, and shiny. That's awesome. And yes, when you hit the ground, they explode, and there's a shockwave. Yeah, you can kind of miss with them and still get an easy, good kill. But yeah, this is all I use. Because honestly, guys, I'm a kind of lazy gamer. You know, I like to get everything done, get all the challenging stuff out of the way, and then when that's over, I want to become an overpowered god. You know, like, see, that's my problem with these Souls games. I understand they want you to go through hell and suffer and struggle and be challenged, and I'm willing to do that. I'm down. It's when I first get the game. I get it. It's new. Everybody plays it for the first time, and they go through the same experience. And everybody wants that shared magical, you know, first time run through and see how everybody does on their different runs. I mean, yeah, of course. But once the game's out for a few fucking weeks, dog, like, all right, it's time to cheese this game. It's time to fucking gut it and see what we got. It's time for mods to come through. It's time to, you know, do whatever the fuck I want with my game, you know? So these assholes that are just like, no, you gotta suffer, you gotta play the way they intend, blah, 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 you're supposed to struggle, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, but what if I already done that, asshole? What if I don't want to do that anymore? What if I want to do something else, bitch? Like, I don't know about you, dickhead, but maybe for you, doing the same exact fucking mindless thing over and over and over and over again is okay with you, but not for me. I get kind of bored. I'm always looking for new things to play and do and experience, you know? And yeah, that brings me to the part of the video where I'm talking about why I'm going back, actually. Why I'm not playing the DLC anymore. So what had happened was, this character that you see right here, I saved it to a USB and loaded it up on a PS4 Pro that I'm playing Elden Ring Shadow of the Turd Tree on it. So this character was used to, bam, go to the fucking Lands of Shadow. And so I brought these double jizz blades into the Land of Shadow. And the first thing I do is I run. Well, I killed Mohg, and that was pretty easy actually. I was thinking it would be a little harder because I had to get the patch, and I figured they'd make Mohg a lot harder. But I summoned the Mimic tier, and me and my Mimic ran up on him with these double bleed Noble Slenders, and we just carved him like a cake, dude. Mohg lested. So he's dead. And then I go into the Land of Shadow. I go to that center area, get the map. Okay, nice. See the big flaming walking, talking friar basket, or whatever that thing is. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Get under past that thing. Go to the little tree there, meet Freya and Horn Scent, or whatever his name is. The horn-haired, weird-looking, dirty diaper-wrapped looking guy. What the fuck even is that guy? Yeah, I talked to him. He's a freaking weirdo. And yeah, sure, cool stuff. Then from that point forward, I hugged the wall and went southern, and I ran into the Knight of Solitude and his crypt. And I'm not gonna lie, I got wrecked like 8 times in a row by this fucking asshole. Maybe I was a little rusty, and then of course there's the patch, the update, of course, because you can't get the DLC without the update, so that sucks. So I got stuck on this fucker, and it was really difficult, and then I had to change my build up a little bit to colossal weapons, and I started colossal slamming him, and then running away, slamming him, running away, slamming him. It was kind of tedious, and I don't really like playing that way, but it worked, and I finally beat him. And I just had to change my build, apparently. Quick step and with the Bloodhound to carve him up wasn't cutting it. They make, like I said, they updated the game in a way that like they track you a lot better now, and you really have to time your dodges perfectly and make sure you dodge in the right direction too. That's important. Or sometimes it's better to jump. Like if you know all this stuff, like good for you, man. You can play really good. And it also depends on like what you're playing on. If you play on PC, like the response time and stuff is usually better. So like the best players are usually using a keyboard, but some players use a controller, you know, and they're pretty good too. But you know, the game's not perfect. But anyway, as I was saying, so I was struggling, but of course everybody was struggling because they do the whole scat tree and spirit ass fucking mechanic where they encourage you to explore so you can find these little suckers like they're fucking heart containers in a goddamn Zelda game, and then you cash them in at the sites of grace so that you can slowly reduce the difficulty over time. That's what they do. And I think they add an overall 20% like damage increase to you from enemies. And there's 50 of them in the game. So if you find 25 of them, you just reduce 10%, and if you find the rest, then you can get it to like, you know, 0. You'll be able to get to that 10% faster though because you cash them in exponentially. You know, like you cash them in once, then you got to get 2 to cash in, then 3, like that. You know, that's how it works. And you're probably not going to get them all on your first playthrough. You're probably going to miss like 2 or 3, so you'll replay another playthrough, and then you'll find them all immediately, because of course you will. And then you'll have them all, and then you're good to go. So don't worry about not doing it on the first playthrough, because you're going to do a second playthrough, right? So, yeah. That's how that goes. So anyway, after that, what did I do? I went after Relena. Yeah, I went straight to her. And she killed me about 3 or 4 times, maybe 6, I can't remember. But eventually I got her. I slammed her ass good. Killed her the same exact way I did with the Solitude Knight. Like double slamming that bitch hard. It worked. Yay. Jumped over her double ice balls. She drops her nuts on your face. I thought that was funny. That lady's got some cold balls. So yeah, she wasn't too hard for me anyway. Like I said, all these bosses, man, it really depends on your build, and like it's what sucks about the DLC is it's very hard to gauge people's skill level based on how they play. Like basically, the way I judge people's skills is watch them dodge a bunch of crazy attacks all the time. If you watch a player long enough, and I mean you gotta watch them for like several minutes, maybe even hours, and watch how good they are at dodging all these different types of enemies. If they're good at doing that, they're really good. Okay, they're one of the best players in the world. You know, if you're a player that can consistently dodge, like that's how you get good. If you're just hard to hit, you know, like you can do so much with a skill of just being hard to hit. I'm not so great at timing dodges and parries and stuff, so I'm definitely one of the crappier Souls players. But in every other regard, I'm really good at these games. So I try to work around builds that are more friendly to that. And unfortunately, the DLC, at first I didn't like it, but then I started getting into it more and learning about all the cheap abilities and broken stuff like Perfume and Taylor Swift Slash with the backwards bitch blade and the fucking the big chicken wing bonk. You know, like a lot of these are great and everything, but not the best. And I was playing on New Game Plus 7 or 200, and fucking it was just insane. It was still hard, even though I got all the scat trees, you know. And Radani boy at the end, he's an overpowered mess. And you don't really get anything good for beating him anyway. Like, it kind of feels like you don't even have to bother. Like, once you kill Lita and her buddies, that feels like the real epic fight of the DLC. All these legendary, super cool characters that they created for the DLC. Like, they're awesome. Like, Lita is this badass super knight lady. That's some woke-ass shit right there. She's a real fucking, Mary Sue. She's fucking tough as nails. If there's any NPC character that you run up against, PvP style in this game, I would argue it's her. She's the deadliest. Watch out for her. She comes at you with her blade like a fucking champ. She just has a light greatsword, and it's very fucking nasty. Like, she'll cut you down. We're talking one-shot territory when you're wearing heavy armor, Like, yeah, she's dangerous. But yeah, she's got that dry leaf guy, Dane, who fucks with you. That guy is so fucking annoying. God damn that man. And then there's more, that fucking wall, that piece of shit, And then Hornset came at me too. Yeah, goddamn. The whole gang coming at me and my Mimic. And there was a bitch, dude. I was struggled like a motherfucker. I eventually busted down to just doing Rivers of Blood spam. And yeah, it's honestly a game of try to kill them all as fast as possible. Because they start getting summoned in depending on the time. And if you're too slow, they all gang up on you and fuck your shit up. And the way I was playing, like I said, you can get up to like 4 guys trying to kill you. Like, holy shit. So first it was Hornset, you gotta kill him fast. He's kind of dangerous though, because if you let him, he'll summon these dark bead balls above his head, and if they launch into you, it's game over. They'll kill you. Like I said, I'm playing on New Game Plus 7, okay? And even though I'm max level at 713, New Game Plus 7 is a different ball game. Their percentage and damage is up real high. I didn't have all the scat trees. I kind of rushed to get there. I got like half of them at this point. Hadn't even fought Bale or the St. Trina Bone Horse Knight guy down south at the coast. Like, I haven't even fought those bosses yet, Like, Radahn was like I fought Mesmer, then I fought, of course, the Centipede lady to get my access to Radani Boy. Yeah, I kind of just went straight there. Oh, wait, no, I fought the plant. Yeah, I did fight the plant thing before Mesmer, I think. Maybe? It was before Radahn, yeah. I was having trouble on the damn plant, but then I went for the Blasphemous Blade, and it's perfect for this fucking boss. So yeah, but all the bosses make you struggle, man. Even if you're good or doing good or all that jazz, like, a lot of these bosses will fuck you up. There's no way to get to a point where you're just like, I'm just cruising through this game. None of these bosses ain't got shit on me. No, there's no way. Especially when you get to Radani Boy at the end. Radani is a hard motherfucker, dude. Even the best players, like I said, let me solo her. Like, he died for like 3 hours straight on this boss. Took him forever to fucking... Ugh. I don't even want to think about doing that kind of thing myself. I already took down Melania on New Game Plus 7, without getting hit. God damn, that was a bitch. Fuck her, right? But yeah, after my experience with the DLC, I really liked it. I hated it at first because I thought it was a little too hard, and then I realized it was the whole scat tree thing, making things 20% like tougher. So when you get hit, you can often lose like half your health. Like, so yeah, and I was on New Game Plus 7, so it's already like pretty punishing, So yeah, that was traumatic. But then you start to adapt and get a little better and all that shit. And yeah, it wasn't so bad after that. But then I started noticing stuff that I really wasn't too happy with the changes and the new weapons and stuff like that. And a lot of it really feels PvP friendly. They really want people to fuck with all this stuff in PvP, and I'm not much of a PvP guy, sorry. I don't like the PvP in these games. Why do you think there's a co-op mod, you know? Why do you think there's a fucking co-op mod to make the co-op experience better? Because the default one in Elden Ring sucks. It's slow paced, it's hard to get into, it's not very user friendly. It's not easy to like take a new person who's never played the games and then turn them on to these, you know? It's not. A lot of people running around in the co-op and multiplayer often don't know what the fuck is going on or what the fuck they're doing. Yeah, it could be a little more user friendly. That's why the PC version has that seamless co-op mod. That's a lot more user friendly. So yeah, you got shit like that going down. Uh-oh. Leave me alone, dude. I don't appreciate you, bro. Fucking dumbass. So yeah, what was I gonna say? Ooh, item. Cookbook. Yeah, I'm playing the unpatched version now. I'm switching back. The DLC did not wow me enough. Maybe if people learn some new trick or some new crazy thing that I can then get in on, if the in the DLC, then maybe I'll come back. Sure, I'm down. I'm open. I'm open-minded. If there's something I like, if something turns up that is sick, I will return. But if that doesn't happen, then fuck it, I don't care. I'm fine with Elden Ring unpatched without the DLC. I'm fine with that. Perfectly fine. The DLC is cool and all, but it's also not. A lot of the areas seem kind of big and empty and copy and pasty. A lot of the enemies, half of them are like, you know, baddies you've already fought before. Kind of lazy, dude. Just saying. Kind of lazy. So yeah, I started this new character a few hours ago. I found the spiked shield, so I thought that was a fun thing to wear. What's funny is I never found this shield in the original game until now. And never knew this was there. Crazy. But there's a reason I'm playing a new character on the unpatched. Because, the way it works is if you play through the game once, you're on New Game Plus One. And what New Game Plus One is it's the same exact fucking thing that you just played. The same exact fucking thing that you just played. That's all it is, except you get to bring your saved character. This is the most, like, overpowered you're gonna feel, basically. This is like the revenge playlist. Playthrough. That's what this is. So that is when you're going to be at your most deadly to the enemies in the game. That's when you're going to feel the most godlike. But what happens when you beat the game on that character? Well, then you got to go to New Game Plus 2, right? Wrong. What you do is you save your character to a USB, you know? And you just reload, baby. You just reload. Yep. So what you do is you play through the game legit once, and you do everything you can to make this character as good as you can. Nothing's perfect, so there might be some things that you couldn't do that you wanted. But to get it close enough, there you go. You create the ultimate badass, super badass character. And when you do that, the game is like super amazing and fun, and you just love to run around doing whatever. You know? And you can always come back and, yeah, just keep on saving and copying your character. Anybody can do it, it's great. It's a little workaround. And so I'm going to be doing that. So this character, the one I just showed you guys that I switched over from, that character, pretty much, running around on New Game Plus 1 instead of 7, holy shit. Can you imagine how much more powerful I'm going to be? How much quicker I'm going to kill things? I'll be poise breaking too. Yeah, poise breaking is now viable. New Game Plus 7, fucking forget poise breaking enemies. You forget it. It's very, like, much harder to do. Like, everything is harder. Like, they have better defense, better resistance. They have better health. They do more damage. I think a lot of their behaviors are also, you know, changed. Like, holy shit, dude. It's kind of a lot. So, a way to combat that is to just make New Game Plus 1 like the playthrough and just keep reloading it. If you want to make your character more powerful, just keep leveling up and then save on the first playthrough. And then always have it available. That way you load up and then it says, hey, you want to do New Game Plus 1? And then you can start your experience that way. And have your Elden Ring character at its best going into a world that you believe that you're going to take on. And that's what I'm going to do, dude. And this character, I'm planning to make him like level 200 or 300, somewhere around there. I think that's a good amount. It's going to take a while, a few days, maybe a few weeks, depending on how much time I'm get. But I'm going to make this character, hopefully things work out good. Make this character super badass. And yeah, I'm going to test it and see how well it can run through the game, dude. Fuck yeah, man. I'm excited. Yeah, I gotta play my cards right, though. I gotta do some stuff correctly. Make sure I don't screw up. Alright, okay. I just thought of a few things that I gotta consider. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, is it... Dang. I got a lot of side quests I gotta do correctly. Luckily, Alexander, the Shard of Alexander guy, the talking jar, I don't have to do his quest in any, like, proper manner. I don't really... Nah, this build does not require his shit. Nah. Maybe I should get it anyway. Maybe I should get it anyway, just to be fuck around with some other stuff. Yeah, maybe I should. I'll be a good boy and try to do things right. Alright, but I should beat this dungeon because it has the, what do you call it? Gold medallion. But I can't now because my level sucks. I'm such a fucking garbage noob right now. Damn, I've been running around exploring a lot. Fuck. Alright, well, anyway, guys, it's getting late. So, that's my plan. That's my experience. Not totally shitting on the DLC. Like I said, I might come back to it if I feel like it, especially if they do an update or a change or something like that, or somebody discovers something that's really cool that I can still do in my version of the game. Like, whatever happens, right? Whatever happens, I'm down. Man, I'm trying to get a noble slender sword. That's what I'm trying to get. How am I gonna get one? Good God, it's gonna take forever. They have like a 1 out of 1,000% drop or something like that. Oh yeah. Ooh. Man, I suck with samurai swords. That's why I need this dude's sword. Fuck this game. Ooh, pretty flowers. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna get going here, but I just wanted to say that that was my experience. Kind of sad, actually. Kind of regret. I got it. Oh my God, I got it. I'm so lucky. It's a sign. It's a sign. Oh, I can't use it? Why not? Bitch, I gotta have 16 decks? Man, fuck you. Maybe it's not a sign. Maybe I'm cursed. I'll use it anyway. Looks like I can use it just fine. Psh, fuck you, game, telling me I can't use shit. I can use this all I want. Watch. I'm the fucking master of this fucking blade in the unpatched version. Now that I got it, like, you guys are all dead, okay? It's game over from here on out. I might not even die ever again, actually. That confident. Oh man, it really is a weak piece of shit if you're not, you know. Yeah, I guess I do need to be the right level. Damn, this is violent, right? These poor village guys. It's like, leave my friend alone. How about go fuck yourself? Yeah, so I'm just being a crazy son of a bitch. I guess I should rest. Don't I have to talk to Melanona or whatever her name is? Is she gonna talk to me right now? No? This is the unpatched version, so I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Huh. Yeah, in the unpatched version, it doesn't give you alerts if you should upgrade your flasks or whatever. You just have to check in from time to time and see. Isn't that fucking kind of crappy? So that's annoying. But once you get it over with, it's over with, so. Yeah, see? Okay. Okay, no. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, hopefully this playthrough goes well. Wait, I can level up already. Okay, so everything should be fine. I just need one more point on Dex. I'll be whooping everybody's ass. Can I not level up? Ugh. I need so many more points. Damn. Can I take something? Yeah, I got some of these. What's this? 400? Oh, that was way more than enough. Man, good thing I stopped by that graveyard in Caelid, wherever the fuck. Good shit. Boom, now I can wield the blade. Sick. Can I upgrade it? Do I have gems? I think I do. Oh yeah. Oh man, I need one more of those gems. Fuck. 3. I got 3, not 4. I need 4, but I don't have enough. Fuck. This game is like that, right? Okay, so I went through this whole fucking shebang, got everything. Went through here, got everything. Let's test the blade, see if I got what it takes to chop up the starting guys. Yeah, I'm getting a new hard drive for this PS4, so it better be worth it. Shit, I forgot I don't have Bloodhound Step. Damn you. Definitely not as powerful as my last character. I got some points though. You bastards. Well, not bad for a level 9. I got staggered a little too much. I couldn't roll away. That won't be a problem once I get to the right level though. They don't know how to get up here. Nice. Man, this one really wants a piece. Alright. Now that no one else is here. Ow! Got me. Oh. Uh-oh. Ow, prick. Whoa. Whoa. God damn. Oh, I got it up nice. Man. That was kind of rough. Alright. Well, I clearly need to level up, but not bad for a level 9. Not bad at all. Where the fuck do you find more of those smithy stones? God damn. Well, here we go.